Hello everyone, and thank you for visiting my SQL Server DBA Wizard channel. Here we're going to discuss an error that's quite common, and any DBA will encounter this error several times throughout the year. And this error in particular is SSPI Handshake. Now every time I run across this error, there seems to be a different solution to this. So in this particular case, I can only discuss what solution I did to resolve this SSPI handshake error today. Now what we had was a connection attempt from a user who resides on a different domain than the server is on. Now the server, the SQL Server service account, is on domain A, while the user is on domain B. And when the user on domain B attempted to connect to the SQL Server, we end up with a SSPI handshake error, very generic one. So to resolve this, what we had to do was change the service account that the SQL Server was running under domain A, and change it to a service account under domain B, so that a user on domain B will be able to connect to the SQL Server without the SSPI handshake. So all you have to do is connect to the server hosting the SQL Server and navigate to the services folder and scroll down to your SQL Server service. And there you'll want to open up the Logon tab and change the account that the service runs under from domain A to domain B, which is the same as the user who is encountering the SSPI handshake error. So once that's done, you'll restart the SQL Server, or at best reboot the entire server. And once that's done, the user will be able to connect to the SQL Server without encountering the SSPI handshake. Now let me remind you, this is one of many solutions I've encountered as a DBA. Each time I've encountered an SSPI handshake failure, the first thing you want to do, and based on my experience in the past, is to completely reboot the SQL Server. Do that first and see if that resolves the handshake error. If not, go check the account that the SQL Server service is running under and make sure that the domain the account domain is the same as the user attempting to establish a connection. Okay, thank you.